Chapter 6. The Descent. The victory over Moltres, tainted as it was, only whetted Ash's insatiable hunger for power. The whispers, now a constant, insidious drone, urged him on, promising him a pantheon of power, a reign of dominance over all Pokémon. He turned his attention to the other legendary beasts, Zapdos, the electric bird, and Articuno, the ice bird. He sought them out relentlessly, pushing his Pokémon, and himself, to the absolute brink. Charizard, now a creature of pure fire and fury, became the instrument of his ambition. Ash forced Charizard to unleash devastating attacks on his other Pokémon, pushing them beyond their limits, forcing them to adapt, to grow stronger. Bulbasaur, once gentle and serene, now sprouted razor-sharp thorns, its attacks imbued with a chilling ferocity. Squirtle, once playful and carefree, now unleashed torrents of icy water, his shell hardened into an impenetrable fortress. Pikachu, however, refused to participate. He watched in horror as his friends were transformed, their playful spirits crushed, their eyes reflecting the same chilling, predatory gleam as Charizard's. He tried to reason with Ash, to warn him of the dangers of this path, but his words were met with indifference, then anger. "You're weak," Ash spat. "You're holding me back. You're nothing but a hindrance." Pikachu, heartbroken, retreated to the shadows, watching in fear as Ash descended further into darkness. He saw the toll it was taking on his friends, their personalities warped, their joy extinguished. He saw the chilling reflection of his own potential, the fear that he too would be forced down this dark path. Ash, oblivious to Pikachu's suffering, continued his relentless pursuit of power. He had become a stranger to his friends, ignoring all their attempts to contact him, their letters and messages going unanswered. He had become a shadow of his former self, a creature of ambition and darkness, driven by an insatiable hunger for power that threatened to consume him entirely. Through his relentless research into ancient texts, Ash had discovered the location of a hidden artifact, rumored to be a conduit to the power of the legendary birds. He believed that by harnessing the power of this relic, he could ascend to a new level of strength, surpassing even the legendary Pokémon themselves. He had finally located the artifact, a shimmering obsidian obelisk, deep within a forgotten cavern. The air grew heavy, the cavern echoing with a low, guttural growl. Ash, his hand hovering over the obsidian obelisk, felt a surge of power, not fear, but a dark desire. This was the power he craved, the raw, untamed energy that would elevate him above all others. Suddenly, the ground began to tremble. Dust rained down from the cavern ceiling as a blinding light erupted in the distance. Ash, instead of shielding his eyes, pushed himself towards the entrance of the cavern, an exhilarating thrill coursing through him. He burst out of the temple, the ancient stone walls crumbling around him. The air outside was thick with ozone, the scent of impending storm filling his nostrils. Before him, stretching across the desolate landscape, lay a breathtaking sight. Two majestic figures descended from the heavens. Zapdos, the legendary bird of thunder, its feathers crackling with electricity, soared through the air, its eyes fixed on Ash with an intensity that sent shivers down his spine. Beside it, Articuno, the legendary bird of ice, its wings shimmering with an ethereal glow, glided gracefully towards him, its eyes reflecting the chilling light of the moon. Ash, his heart pounding with a mixture of excitement and anticipation, raised his hand, a triumphant grin spreading across his face. In his palm rested a Pokeball, its surface scuffed and singed from excessive wear. A faint red light seeped through the seal, hinting at the fiery power contained within. This was the Pokeball that housed Charizard, his most powerful asset, a weapon honed for this very moment. He was ready. He was eager. He would test his might as a Pokémon master, not against other trainers, but against the very forces of nature. A battle, unlike any he had ever faced before, was about to unfold.